Good evening and welcome to Capital TV News. My name is Miano Mushiri. The High Court has struck out 10 clauses in the new security laws. The case was filed by court and the Kenyan National Commission on Human Rights, which had wanted the entire amendments suspended entirely. The sections struck out include the one allowing police to detain terror suspects for long without charges, limiting the number of refugees in the country, and the controversial one that sought to limit press freedom.
Section 12 of the Security Laws Amendment Act and Section 66 of the Penal Code is hereby declared unconstitutional for violating the freedom of expression in the media guaranteed under Articles 33 and 34 of the Constitution. Section 64 of the Act, which introduced Section 30 of the Prevention of Terrorism Act, is also declared unconstitutional for the same reasons. B. Section 34 of the Security Laws Amendment Act is hereby declared unconstitutional insofar as it includes telescopes in Section 2 of the Firearms Act.
Among provisions remained include one that gives the president leeway to appoint an inspector general of police. Court leaders who were in court during the judgment have hailed the ruling, terming it a major win for Kenyans.
We're happy to note that the 5-judge bench has upheld virtually a majority of our arguments on law. They differ with us a bit on our arguments on fact, but we are gratified that 10 sections of the Security Amendment Law have been declared unconstitutional, null and void, and inapplicable in a modern democratic society.
The party will issue a comprehensive statement on the matter on Tuesday. Labour Cabinet Secretary Kazungu Kambi has disowned a purported agreement on teachers' pay. He rejected the document presented to the Industrial Court purportedly by Ministry of Labour officials, indicating it can pay teachers a 128% salary increase, totaling 137 billion shillings. Kambi maintains the government's position that there are no funds to implement a salary increment for teachers. He also says that it is the work of the Salaries Remuneration Commission to determine the salaries payable and not his ministry. Teachers' unions have been demanding for increase in basic salary of their members. Earlier, the Industrial Court had ordered the Labour Ministry to file an economic status report on the issues in the dispute. Fresh riots broke out at Moi University on Monday. The unrest came a day after students burnt a police vehicle in protest over the rape and killing of a third-year student. The students blocked roads around the university after destroying property at the campus, vowing not to resume class until proper security measures are put in place. They accused the university management of not taking the matter seriously by not stating what measures will be taken to safeguard them in and around the campus. Police have so far arrested 2 suspects who are being interrogated over the rape and murder of a third-year student who was pursuing a bachelor's degree in education. Over 40 MPs have resolved to appeal the ruling on the Constituency Development Fund. The MPs who spoke after meeting with the National Assembly Majority Leader, Aden Duale, vowed to support amendments which will entrench the devolved funds with the Constitution. National Assembly Committee on CDF Chairman Moses Lessonet says they will lobby CDF Management Board to appeal the ruling, but says if need be, the MPs will file the petition themselves.
CDF belongs to the people of Kenya. Yes. And you all know what CDF has done. There are parts of this country where before the advent of CDF, they didn't even have a single girls' secondary school. There are millions of Kenyan children who today, from poor, disadvantaged families who have gone to school on account of CDF. In fact, in our view, CDF is probably one of the most powerful, innovative brands this country has ever known.
Yes. It's the second after M-Pesa.
It is could only be the second after M-Pesa.
Rarieda MP Nicholas Gumbo, who read a statement on behalf of the MPs, said they will not allow the gains that have been made through the devolved funds to be swept away. The court on Friday declared the CDF Act unconstitutional but gave the government 12 months to make the necessary amendments, failure to which it will be nullified.
They call me Hell, they call me Stacy, they call me Her, they call me Jane. That's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name. They call me hell.
Look for the Coca-Cola bottle with your name on it at your nearest outlet and share happiness with your friends.
In business, construction of the Lamu port will begin next month. President Uhuru Kenyatta says the new port, which is part of the LAPSED project, will provide an opportunity for the exploitation of the country's maritime resources. President Kenyatta spoke Monday at the Kenyatta International Convention Center when he opened Kenya's first national maritime conference.
Special attention must be paid to education and training so that our skills match the infrastructure we are building. Here, let me explicitly invite the private sector to partner with us in hastening the provision of world-class maritime training so that Kenya's young people can take their rightful place in the region and the world. We ourselves will not be idle. The ministry responsible for education will establish a center of excellence at one of our public universities that will provide specialized training for the maritime industry.
The conference has been convened to discuss and develop a national action plan on how Kenyans can benefit from the country's maritime resources.
Mount Kenya Holiday Homes and Golf Resort is a breathtaking development located in Narumoru, Nyeri County. The development was awarded the Best Gated Community Development Award in the 2014 East African Property Awards. The development is situated on a 5-star golf resort and is made up of 95 holiday homes, each on half an acre. Other attractions include a 9-hole executive golf course, a clubhouse, forest conservancy, and recreational area for homeowners and guests. They make an ideal investment opportunity with high rental income potential through managed renting to local and international tourists. Easy payment options available with installments pre-arranged at the time of signing the agreement. Mount Kenya Holiday Homes and Golf Resort.
From the sports desk, Mathare United expect a good run this season. Head coach Stanley Okombi says the team's consistency will help them despite opening their 2015 campaign with a 4-2 defeat to champions Gor Mahia. Okombi, who retained majority of the squad that played last season, said the partnership between new signing George Owino and Edgar Ocheng in the defence will help the team concede fewer goals. Mathare next host Chemelil Sugar at Nairobi's Nyayo National Stadium. Cristiano Ronaldo moved up to third on Real Madrid's all-time top scorer list after he found the back of the net in a comfortable 2-0 victory over Elche in La Liga. The Portugal forward scored the 290th goal of his Madrid career to climb above Carlos Santillana and is now only 33 goals behind Raul's record of 323. Real Madrid's advantage over Barcelona at the top of La Liga is now 4 points. And that's the day's news. Thank you for watching. I'm Miano Mushiri.